So in today's video, me and Masarra are gonna be painting portraits of each other. Just our faces, innit? You don't have to draw my body. Knowing you, you'll draw an elephant.
I'm drawing your face.
We're gonna be using some watercolors, because that's what Bob Ross told us to do. And we're also going to be doing it on these small canvases, and then we're going to be using this water here in this water bottle.
They know how watercolors work.
Yo, listen, yeah. Leave me alone. This is my channel now.
Okay.
We're going to be using this water. I'm going to put the paintbrushes in right now so they can go all soft and that. Oh crap, now they're stuck. Oh crap, I'm sorry, that was an accident, man. I need to add more water to the bottle. Oh crap. Oh crap. I need to go to the hammam. I can't get these out. Just give me a moment.
No one's told Sarah this, but she really is clinically dumb. So she might say things that are a bit, you know, if they're a bit, you're just gonna have to kind of be like, she's diagnosed.
Okay, let's go. So I changed the bottle to a man.
Oh my god, sorry!
Yo, listen.
Well, start a conversation, then this is your YouTube channel.
So, what are your opinions on what's going on in the Jenner and Kardashian house right now?
I don't care.
That's interesting. How's uni?
You're joking, Sarah.
I'm being deadly serious.
You're joking.
Tell me now. This is really bloody hard. When I ask you questions, you go, "You've got to be joking."
Cause you're winding me up.
How am I winding you up? What in the world?
I don't. What's wrong? What's in your head?
Tell us the story of your house in Liverpool.
I'm holding tears back right now.
Why?
If you had to be an animal, what animal would you be and why?
Oh. Probably a penguin, because they're all dying and I want to die too.
If you could go back in time to one point, to one stage in your life, where would you go and what would you change?
Year 11, but I can't say what I'm going to change. Everything.
No.
Oh, okay. Can I change the whole of my high school experience?
Whatever.
Yeah, I want to change the whole of my high school experience.
To what?
To being a better person, because I hated myself in high school.
In terms of?
I changed the whole of high school, so I just didn't like the person that I was in high school.
Why is that, Sarah?
Because I just wasn't a good person, Sarah.
I changed high school, yeah.
And I'd also change my friends, because I feel like my friends were a big influence on the person that I was. I wish I dropped people before I got to like college as well. You know what? Some people didn't even go to like our high school or primary school. They just weren't good people that we just knew. You know what I mean?
High school was crap, but it kind of
builds you as a person.
Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
No, but I want to experience, and like I only know what it is through you.
Through me?
Yeah. Like, you know, when you're like, yeah, someone was like walking towards me, but I couldn't get away, and I'm just like, wow.
I'm not trying to get away, I'm trying to go back to sleep. I said, but you know.
So, can you cure it?
The last sleep paralysis I had is actually a scary story, right?
Okay.
Are you listening? It's a gin story.
God.
Have I told you?
I don't know. Probably not.
You don't
tell me anything anymore.
Yeah, because you just...
Whatever! Who am I telling your gin stories to, yo? Carry on.
So this one time, yeah, go to sleep. And then I usually have sleep paralysis after I play Fajr.
Oh, okay.
So I went back to sleep and I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm paralysed, whatever. Started reading Ayatul Kursi, whatever. And then
Does that mean you're going to be like paralysed when you grow up or anything? Or is it just sleep paralysis, like it is what it is? I don't know how it works. I don't get it.
Anyway. And then I wake up. I was like, oh, okay, I'm paralysed, whatever. And then I felt something like sitting in me. And in me, yeah. It was like pushing, like weighing down on me. Ew. And it was growling in my ears.
Oh!
But I was like, this happens all the time, so I just thought whatever. Because this is what happened. This is what used to happen all the time. But I just thought it was like, oh, it's just sleep paralysis, whatever. It's gonna go.
My god.
Wait, this isn't the weird part. The weird part is, as I'm trying to nod off to sleep and just kind of forget about it. One sec.
The snake from Harry Potter. I just ruined it. The snake from Harry Potter was saying Masarra.
What was I saying?
And then as you were nodding off to sleep.
As I was nodding off to sleep, I felt the presence of 3 little boys stood at my head. Okay?
On?
Up like near. I was sleeping here and they were stood there. And one of them was like, "What you doing, man? Get out of her." Yeah. And I was like, hold on.
What the hell?
I was like, get out of who? I was just sitting there thinking, like, I was like, you know when you're in an awkward situation, like, you know when 2 friends are arguing and you sat there like, that was me in that situation. Anyway.
Except these are not your friends.
Well, the little kid was. He was like, what you doing, man? Get out of her. And every time this kid would be like, get out of her, the thing inside me would growl. It would get loud, like it would get heavier and louder. And then it kept going. The kid was just questioning this thing. It was like, what you doing? Get out of her. What you doing? What you doing? It was like literally like a kid, like 13.
What the hell? You never told me this.
Yeah, and then this kid was talking mid-sentence, and then I felt it leave my body. And then the kid disappeared as well. It just stopped talking.
But you missed the kid. Carry on.
Anyway, I woke up the next morning. I was like, I think I should tell this to my mum. So I woke up the next morning and I told my mum, and she was like, what, smiling at me? And I'm like, is this a joke to you? And then she was like, I had a dream.
Oh.
Sure, I don't know, man. I had a dream that you told me that exact same story.
Whoa!
I know.
Why do I not know about this?
Because we don't like you.
Wow.
The end.
That's all I have to do. Yeah, read Ayatollah Qudsi. I don't want to ever experience it. I think the closest thing I have to sleep paralysis is when I see people.
What?
When I see people, like,
that's so funny.
So usually, for like years, I've had this thing where when I open my eyes, there's like this guy staring at me. Like I can never see his facial features. I can just see like white eyes staring at me. And I usually scream before I just pass out and go back to sleep. And the first time my mum ever witnessed it, she slept in my room. So for the first time ever, my mum had her head next to mine, and I opened my eyes. Instead of seeing my mum's head or feet even, I saw just this black figure, and it was just staring at me like this. So I went, ah! Like that. I woke up my mum, and she was like, what the hell was wrong? I was like, there was a man in the room, and he was staring at me. And then as soon as I told Mama, I fell back asleep. And Mum wakes up in the morning, and she's playing Quran out loud. She's like, son, you got issues. That's so funny. It shouldn't be funny, but it is.
Are you nearly done?
Yeah, I'm just doing the background because I think it's sick. Are you ready? And 3, 2, 1.
Sarah, why is my head like
This is what I drew from the center. You can't tell me it isn't sick.
That's horrible.
What? Is that my highlight? Love it. Oh, let me sign it. Whoa, this
Sarah, why do I look so angry?
You look angry.
You do.
Your brows look great.
This is how I look. That's the thing you're worried about. My brows don't even look like that. Why is this one moving, man?
Leave me be, yo.
I think the best thing about this one is the background. I think it's very...
You can't say my background isn't sick still.
Your background is very year 60.
I don't know how to... I'm saying I told you I failed.
You literally did grass and sky. Like, what the hell?
I was gonna do a sun in the corner. Yeah.
That's your signature.
I couldn't do it with the paint.
How old are you? What is that infinity sign? What?
Swap them. Let's see what they look like. And that's the end of our video. I'll be hanging this on. Oh!
You need to thank me now for being your guest.
Thanks, Masarra, for coming. We'll be linking all of her socials in the bio, thing below. We'll make sure to not link her Instagram or her Twitter because she doesn't like yours. And I'll be linking mine. Follow me, share, subscribe. And we'll hope to see you next year.